Morning, beings of light. Oh, just the being and the essence of who we are. We're just gonna get settled into our space right now. Allow your body to settle in. Let's take our centering breaths now as we're sitting up straight, slowly inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your mouth. Let's take a couple more centering breaths as we slowly breathe in, expanding that belly. And this time just releasing anything you no longer need. And the last time, breathe in that fresh prana of life and peace and love. And just let go. As we settle into the moment, allowing our mind to just settle into the space, feeling the abundance of space around us, and allowing your breath to find its own pattern. Slowly breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. No effort. Follow your breath in. Follow your breath out. Just noticing the rise and fall of your chest or your abdomen. Keeping your awareness on your breath. Any thoughts of the day that come into your mind, just allow them to float by. Just notice them. Just let them float by. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Keep letting go. Let go of those thoughts that are floating through your mind. Always bringing your attention back to your breath. Be aware of this feeling you feel in your body right now. Sense of peace. how good this feels. Allowing your heart to open up like a flower. Just radiate the light and beauty that you are. Always coming back to your breath. We hear the noise inside of our bodies, of our aches and our pains. We hear the noise of our thoughts. Just gently let those go and keep guiding your mind back. We can hear external noise. We notice it, and then we keep coming back. We're training our brain. Take a deep breath in and release it through your lips. When you're ready, put that little smile on your face. Let your eyes open. So I am just thrilled. I had a lot of inspiration today that I can't wait to share with you guys. I'm thinking we're going to do like a 21-21 challenge where we'll talk more about this on Friday because I want to get you guys pumped up about this. But to literally have a plan, we'll work on doing a plan on Friday, but just 21 minutes for 21 days to create something different in your body and your life. We know that we have different parts of our body. We know we have our physical body. We know we have our emotional body. We know we have our mental body. And we know we have our spiritual body. And when we want to change something in our life, we have a tendency for the New Year's resolution to, oh, I'm going to change all 4 areas of my life. And then what happens? We become overwhelmed. So by picking just one area that we want to work on, it really will transfer into the other areas of our life. And so since we have been coming here and there is this urge that we want to feel more peace, more love, more abundance, and more joy in our life, and we know we can get that through mindful meditation, then that's the area that we could start on. And you can choose any of them because they will all bring you back to the same path. But I want to look at some routines that we can set in place because we all know we got to where we are today through work. It's work, okay? We went to school, we studied, we did everything, and we are who we are because of that. And while we come together for 15 minutes every morning or a couple mornings a week, that's good. But we're ready to bump it up to the next level. If we want our life to change, it's time for us to make that commitment. Okay. And so I want to spend a little bit of time today just reviewing the benefits of the mindfulness because it will definitely change your life. And many of you have seen this. You've seen the physical aspects. When we practice this mindful meditation, okay, we are creating more peace in our mind. Remember, the way that I like to define mindfulness is a moment by moment awareness of your thoughts, which we did. Okay, we're aware of our thoughts, our feelings, what's in our heart, what's in our soul, our emotions, being aware when we're angry, being aware when we're sad, being aware when our body starts getting frustrated and we tense up, and our environment. And allowing those to come to us and not fighting those. So a moment by moment awareness of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and your environment. Not necessarily changing anything yet, but just being aware. And we've been coming together enough that we are becoming aware. And so these are the first steps of the benefits of mindfulness. You're improving your attention, okay? As we follow our breath in and out, we're being able to attend better, attend. And that transfers over to our jobs and attending to the children. And we're really in tune with that because we're practicing that. We felt that relaxation today. I know that if you sit for 5 minutes, you feel that in your body. You feel your body just settling down and the tenseness just letting go. Of course, we always have a habit of picking it up again when that bell rings. We're very happy to pick it up and carry it on our back like some baggage we no longer need. That's a wonderful attachments. But those are really the two things that we experience right away. So those are those benefits. But the second things that start to set in with continual practice, and some of us do continual practice, and we have seen these. So those of you who are not there yet, this is just a motivation for you to want to complete this and to jump onto the next step into healing and wellness. Okay, when I say healing, I don't mean anything broken. I mean parts of you that want to expand, to be a happy human, to be able to contribute more to life and to our souls and to our community. But we see, as we continue on with this practice of meditation, mindfulness, causing peace inside, your energy gets so much more vivacious. Your physical, okay, your mental. You start to observe things you've never seen before. We did a couple lessons on seeing things that we never saw before, and that was very powerful. You will become more peaceful. So when events happen in your life that bring you to that emotion, you're going to be able to say, oh, okay, do I want this or do I want peace? That's the point you're going to be able to get to, because you're training your cells. Your cells are always watching and listening to you. So as you complete every day practicing this causing peace for 5 minutes, your cells start to get trained and they're listening and they're watching, so that when that angry moment happens, your cells are going, hey, wait a minute, we can choose differently. Okay, you'll also get more patience. I have seen more patience in my life. I have a long way to go yet because I'm a work in progress, but the patience I have now is 100-fold better than what it used to be. Okay, Harvard studies show, and there's lots of studies out there, Harvard is just the buzzword, that if you go 8 weeks, now I know 8 weeks, 56 days, that's a lot, okay? But I always like to think back of 12-step programs, okay? When you think about having to meditate for the rest of your life every day, it's overwhelming. So like the 12-step programs say, I can't do that for the rest of my life, but I can do it for just today. Just today, I can do it. And so if you keep that mentality, the next thing you know, for me, it's been 10 years, okay? But if I would have thought I was meditating for 10 years, pretty much consistently with fidelity, there's a couple times that I've gone up and down, but for 10 years consistently, I would have been like, no way, okay? It's that your ego is saying, I can't do it, I can't do it. But if I just said I could just do this for today, just today, every morning on a morning ritual, then 10 years later, here I am. And I'm a changed person because of it. But anyway, getting back to that Harvard study, it basically says when you meditate for those 8 weeks, and let's just throw that number out, take it right now and throw it out, what happens in your brain, and they have like all kinds of MRIs and things that have studied this brain. And we're going to sum up here now because we're at our limit of 15 minutes. But those parts of your brain, the hippocampus, actually increase in size. Okay, it actually increases. Those thicker parts, they can measure it, that they get thicker. And so it allows for you to retain more memory and learning more. And they also have shown that through this time, that the part that houses your depression, your anxiety, that amygdala part, that's the gray matter, that role starts to get smaller and smaller. However, it's consistent. When you quit doing it, everything kind of starts going back the way it is. Okay. So just like a balloon, right? If you continue to give the air, your brain, the parts of your brain that you want to expand get bigger, and the parts you don't want, the depression, the anxiety, the emotions, they get smaller. But if you quit feeding it like our bodies, what's going to happen? So it really becomes part of who we are. So that's just kind of one of the areas that we need to keep a look at. And then eventually down the road, you have some ultimate benefits. Ultimate that show you have this diligence, the persistent, and you start to want to give back to the world, and temperance and your courage. You start seeing things to step out where you never could do that before. You get into more loving kindness. Your wisdom grows bigger, and it just is a life changing event. So in summary, we have to know that mindfulness meditation is there for us. It's there for us. We just have to reach out and grab it. It's for your mind to kind of just awaken and become the best you. Elsa talks about, and Judy talk about becoming the best version of you. It's reconnecting with your goodness. Okay. It's your true authentic self. It's just the programming of our minds have gotten in the way. Okay, so I know I went on a tyrant there, but I wanna just start planting that seed now. Friday, I'd like for us to bring some paper and a pencil, and we're gonna just come up with a plan. You come up with your own plan. And again, if meditation is not your thing, then maybe you want to focus on the health aspect. But regardless, we will plan a plan. And in the comments box, I put the Snowline Virtual Wellness Center website. Please check that out. I have just perused it. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. There are things there that we are talking about already. So check it out, explore it. I encourage you to do Insight Timer. I'm going to write that down right now. Put that on your phone right now. They have a January challenge for 10 minutes every day. They talk about this morning routine, and then they take you through a little guided meditation. So I'll put that in Insight Timer, and I went over a couple minutes, and I apologize. Please forgive me. I am so excited to be with you guys, and this journey. We're taking this journey together, and I am so grateful that I can share and you guys can share. So anyway, I'm so blessed, and I apologize. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you.